Once you identify the target, we have to validate the target, whether the target is correct, whether we are using the correct target for that particular disease. So for that purpose, we can go for, there are about different websites are available. For example, database of essential genes, that is the database which is available to indicate the essential genes of the microbes. So if you are selecting any gene as a target for drug discovery purpose, then the gene should be an essential gene for that particular microbe's function. So if you are selecting a gene which is not essential for the particular microbe, then the targeting that particular gene may not block the progress of the microbe. So it may not be useful for inhibiting the growth of the microbe. So we have to make sure that the target is essential for the growth of the microbe, or the survival of the microbe, or for the disease causing purpose of the microbe. So we have to validate the target. So first we have to select the target, second we have to validate the target. So for validating purpose also, we can go and search the these type of servers. For example, we can go to this particular database. It is a database of essential genes. So we know the name of the, see, you can see this DEG database. DEG means database of essential genes. Okay, so is it essential for a particular microbe or not? It is given. So depending upon the disease and the organism, we can select these type of choices, and then with that particular choice, we can on the basis of organism, you can select a particular organism, and if you select a particular organism, it will give a list of essential genes in that particular organism will be listed, and from the list we know whether our particular gene is present or not as an essential gene by using this search option. Okay, so like this you can use this database of essential genes to identify the gene or essential genes of that particular microbe. So in today's class we selected this HIV, that is actually a virus, no? So for that we can go for another tool like Target TTD, Target Databases is there. So in this Target Databases we can select this Target Database. See, now I will give the word protease, HIV protease. So I will select whether this particular target is recognized. See, now you can easily identify that the human immunodeficiency protease act as a target, and already there are so many drugs are used for this particular target. So that is what a validation of the target. So we can validate. So previously I told you this DEG, it is for different organisms. Okay, so this is for simply identifying the target without worrying about the organism. So that is what this particular page. One more option is also available for target validation, that is Swiss target identification. In this tool is useful only for targeting human genes. If you want to target any human genes, then you can go for this particular Swiss target identification. Okay, so for especially this tool is used mainly for ligand type of drug designing purposes. We can use this target prediction option. If you know the compound's SMILE structure, we can submit the SMILE structure here, and we can identify the target for that particular drug. So like this, we can identify the target and we can validate the target for drug discovery. Then now we validated the target. So the target is considered to be as an HIV protease is a target. So We selected AIDS as a disease and we chose HIV protease as a target, and then we validated the target